Welcome to Stage Door with Michael.
And Davina, I'm Michael.
And I'm Divina, and we're going to be meeting lots of exciting and interesting people from across the theatrical world.
Yes, basically, we're going to stage doors all across to meet your favorite theatre stars.
Yeah, all across the world, all across
And
the.
I thought you said world, and then I thought I can't say world.
Well,
All across everywhere. The
we
globe.
so from all across the globe, we're getting the news and gossip from what's happening in the theatre world and with them personally to try and find out what it is that got them to where they are and what makes them tick.
Yes, now we are very excited because fresh off the World Arena Tour of Les Miserables, please welcome the wonderful Georgie Lovatt. Woo! Welcome to the stage door. How are you
Thank
doing?
you. All good. Yeah. It's gorgeous outside, so I'm just loving this
Spring
gorgeous
has
spring
sprung.
day. Yeah. Got my windows open, so if you hear anything crazy, it's not me.
Where are you in the world at the moment? Don't give
I'm
us your
in,
address,
I
obviously.
Yeah.
won't. I'm in gorgeous West London. I'll stick with
Oh,
that.
West
Yeah.
London. Lovely. I mean,
Yeah.
that means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, why
I
would it?
No, I'm. Well, I thought Nottingham and Norwich were the same place. They're not the same place. So, and my geographical understanding of London is, I know where Euston is, but I don't know where it is in relation to anything else.
Honestly, I totally relate to that. Like I drive around here constantly, and if Google Maps isn't on, I will have a panic attack. I can't do it. It's just, everything looks the same. It's too much. So I
Yeah,
get it.
but you managed to drive in London.
Yeah,
That's quite something already. That's an
it is.
achievement.
And but due to my bad like navigations, I have ended up in some crazy places. Like one time I remember me and my friend were driving around and then I was like, oh, it's Marble Arch. I was like, why am I driving next to Marble Arch? That can't be right. And then I got caught with this whole I didn't know what congestion charge
Oh,
was.
the
And I
congestion
moved
charge.
house, so I was getting like fines. It was ridiculous. It was actually traumatic actually. So now I've got one of those automatic things. Yeah. So I have a lot. Yeah, driving London is horrific. I don't know why I do it, but it's
Oh
just
no, not the
yeah,
fines as
yeah. The
well.
fines, yeah. But obviously I'd like moved house,
So
so
then
they
they're
were just getting
building
sent
up
and
as
sent and
well.
sent, and then I finally got them, and I was like. But the day that I got the first fine was the day I'd changed my driver's license to my new location. So like I really got unlucky there.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
The
know.
moral
goodness.
of the story, don't move house.
Don't move house. Don't have a car. Just stay at home.
Don't have a
Yeah.
Just
car.
don't drive ever. Use the TFL. You know? It's
But but
ridiculous. It was my
you
worst.
have been traveling all over the world. So
I have.
what's it been like being away from home for so much time? Because that's quite a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, the first bulk of the tour, which was gosh, actually think it was in 2024 we started it, which feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
We were doing like the UK, and then we'd come home for a few days, and then with the bulk bit we did was we did 7 weeks in Europe, so it was so much more manageable because it's like there's no time difference. Jump forward to like, do you know what? Actually, a year ago today, I flew out to Abu Dhabi for like the next international bit. I was like, that's so funny that it's literally a year ago. 'Cause it feels like yesterday, but also 15 years ago. I feel like I've lived so many different lives. It was crazy, I would say. It was amazing, but it was so full on and like I don't know if you've ever been to Australia, but you can't talk to anyone. Everyone's asleep when you're awake. And
Oh, you
and
mean back at home? You don't
yeah, you
mean in
can't. Yeah, no,
Australia?
not the people of Australia. They're lovely. They're lovely.
They're
But like you
actually just
genuinely
everybody has terrible narcolepsy in Australia. You start
no one
talking and they just
speaks.
they just the
Can I have some
fatigue out
fries?
there. It's
They sadly can't talk. It's really sad. People should be talking about it more.
there's
No,
been
like
a mute crisis sweeping the nation of Australia. They
it's
just
really sad.
there's
That's so
people
funny.
sewing their lips together on their
They
face.
needed the musical so they could do you hear the people sing? Well, we can't hear them talk. Like it's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah,
I
yeah,
love that. Well, let's go back a little bit because obviously, so you were in Les Miserables on the West End first
yeah,
for a big chunk of time.
yeah.
So tell us the whole process of how you got into Les Mis in London and then what happened then to getting onto the world tour.
So this is kind of like back like years. It was my second ever audition in like my whole life. And I was like in for town, but we didn't know if it was town or town. I know, sorry, but it's really downhill from there. It's
Davina,
like, if
fuming.
I'm honest, it started me really high, and I'm just
Fuming.
being knocked down. So like, yeah. So I remember I went, and it was really good. And I did like this was like 2019, so I did one round, had to wait like 2 weeks, then found out I got recalled, then had to wait another week. Like it was really long. I feel like they're not that long anymore. It was like a really long process. And then I got a recall, and I did that, and I was in, it was like the most ridiculous recall because I was in there for about 45 minutes. I had to take off my shoes, and this is actually ridiculous. It's one of my like favorite bits of the audition. So I didn't know Les Mis at all. Like I knew like on my own, but I was a wicked girl, really. I know. And they'd asked me to
Do
bring
you hear
like
the people sing? No, never.
no,
Never.
I haven't heard it. Yeah, like we didn't do it at school. Like I literally didn't really know it.
Ebony,
I was
I
like,
don't know her.
don't care for her. Don't know. Um, and they were like, "Can you bring like a legit song?" And the only legit song I had in my rep was "Glitter and Be Gay," and I just thought, "Oh God, I
Yes!
don't." But I was like, I don't, yeah, and then, like I was like, I don't have that in me. Like I was like, oh, and they were like, "Have you got anything legit?" And I said, "Well, you sent me a legit song of material, so I could just do that." And they were like, "Okay." They were like, "What did we send you?" Now going back to the fact that I don't know Les Mis at all, there's a song in it called "Turning," right? So, but if you don't know, it's the one time the girls sing and act to. It's our moment, you know. But on the bottom of the sheet music of "Turning," it says Javert's suicide. So I said, "Well, you sent me Javert's suicide, so I'll do that." And they were like, and I was like, "Turning." I think it's called "Turning." Turning. I was like, maybe we're singing at his funeral. I don't know the show very well. I thought it was like a piece where like the girls like sang at the funeral because I didn't know who he was, and that got a lot. And I always say that the reason I got in was like I was like a bit of comic relief. Like I just walked in and the whole thing was just chaotic.
Yeah.
And then I had my final audition a few weeks later, and I was doing the crone. So it's like, "Come here, my dear," that bit. And I'd done it so badly, halfway through, they sent me for a note bash to the pianist. And she was lovely. And then I did it again, basically completely the same and like a bit meh. But I ended up getting it. And I don't, like, I look back and I'm like, I've had such good audition processes and I think I've got it and I'll never get it. And then I do that and I think, what was
It is,
happening there?
it is
Like,
like that though sometimes. I did an audition for Romeo and Juliet, and it
mhm.
was the worst audition I've ever done. And they were like, "Great, you start next week." And I was like, "This is
It doesn't make sense. What is
no."
No.
that?
I mean, also that was a red flag for that company. I should have chalked that one up and gone, "I'm not going to take this job actually."
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I
If
know
that's,
that was terrible.
yeah. Yeah, I was just like, that's absolutely mental. But it gave me some great stories. I was like, guys,
Yeah.
it was the most ridiculous process. Anyway, so then I started in town, did like, well, maybe 4 months, and obviously 2020 hit. Uh-uh, left. Like, we all just had to like, just hope that one day we would return,
I know.
you know? So then I finally went back. So that was probably March 2020. I finally went back September 2021. Um, and then did a whole year, which was amazing. And then I was like, eek, I'm not quite done. So I did another year. Um, and I'd emailed and I was like, just like letting you know, I've heard like rumors there's a world tour floating around. Let me know. I'd probably really want to do that. Sure. Didn't hear anything because like it was still quite early. So that must
Mm.
have been that I think I must have left September 2023. Yeah, September 23. And then I had heard that things were going out and I was like, oh, maybe. And then I got an offer, I think in April or May 2024 for the world tour. So really, I just asked if I could do it. And they were like, yeah. I was like, great.
Yeah.
Because they obviously, like, if you don't ask, you don't get.
But you're being very coy here because you ended up playing Madam T. So
I
you're
did for a
acting
few
like you're
shifts, yeah.
not doing a lot, but you were one of the lead roles. So did you have to re-audition for that or Did they
So
just sort of,
I,
you know the
so
show at that point?
when I started in 2019, I didn't have any covers. I was just ensemble, which was like dream come true. I was literally, I can't believe this, can't believe this. Then over COVID, people had left and like, because every people moved out of London and their priorities changed and they didn't want to come back and people weren't free and they were doing other things like as it all happens. So then they were like, "Can you audition for second cover Madam T, first cover Factory Girl?" And I was like, "Yes." Like this was my dream. I was like, this has been in the works in my head. Like I was manifesting that this they were going to see, you know, and I was going to get it. So then I got that, which I was just thrilled with. Like I was literally on cloud nine, like just like the time of my life. And then when did I make my debut? I think I made and then so in 2021 with COVID and everything, shows were happening and then people were getting really sick. It was literally in that Christmas week, shows getting cancelled left, right, and centre. And we did a version of the show that was us sat on plastic chairs, just like singing it as a concert. And it was because everyone like there were three of us in the ensemble, three girls, like no one knew what was going on. And then the next day, more people had tested positive. So I got a call saying, "Can you play Madam T?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh my God, okay. So we get in, we do our testing, and then the show gets cancelled. So my parents like halfway down the motorway, and they're like, "Turn around."
Oh
Get out of here!
no.
It's not happening. So then I went just like into town with my friend. We just went to a bar because I was like, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna
Oh my
happen.
God.
Because that's like all you want. Like you're literally like this. Like that day you get the first ever call, I'm gonna throw up. Like it is so you start like picturing like your bow, what you're gonna type on like Instagram, like what pictures are you gonna put up? Like you don't even care about the piece. You're like, oh God, I finally get to put like West End understudies are gonna be like you know, like that's what you're excited about. Anyway, then a few months passed and it happened, it actually happened. So I actually got to make my debut. So I did a two-show day, and then which is really, really rare, as a second. I got told so the first couple was on holiday and the principal was injured. I got told in advance that she also wasn't going to be back the next day. So I actually had like
Ah,
notice, which was like
nice.
huge. So it meant that everyone who was like in my life got to come see it. I think Michael was sat with my dad. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
um, like it was amazing. And then when I did the following year, the assistant dance captain had left, and I was like, I think I'd be good at that. I was like, I know it's kind of crazy, but I think I could do that. And so then they offered me that. So then I did that for the year, and that is the craziest job I've ever done in my life. Like cutting the show when I've got three girls and seven boys is just like has altered my brain for good. But it makes me like see things so differently because then when I did the arena tour, I was a swing. So it all of that like helped to like
Wow.
mold how that show was going to go for me. Like it was amazing and I loved being a swing, especially in this show because like women do far less than the men, obviously, but when you do a swing, like you could just kind of do everything. And in my last week of the tour, I hit Swingo, so I was like, yes, like I've done it. Um, but yeah, that's the
So
journey,
now
I
you
guess.
know the show
Yeah,
very
I think I
well.
could sing it. Yeah, I think I could do it.
Everybody's parts, basically.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And like the amount of times I had to like yell boys' lines from the barricades because I was just like, I just know that I'm gonna say it. Like I trust because I've written it down. I know I'll
Right.
remember, so I'll
Yeah.
just say it. Like I would just take all the lines.
That's
Don't mind.
funny.
But yeah, it was yeah. It's such a like it's crazy when you graduate drama school, you don't think anything like this is gonna happen. But like I always say like I grew up in Les Mis because I graduated when I was like 22. I felt really young. I was with these amazing like women in my dressing room who were probably like at the time I was like 22, they were probably only like 28. But I was like, wow, like you're so grown up. Like you're such adults and you've just like done it. So it's so nice to just like grow up around them. But yeah, it's very special.
So you've been touring all over the place, and touring
Yes.
is a very different experience to being in town because
Yeah.
town is a bit more like it's not, but it's a bit more like a 9 to 5 job in
Yeah.
that you're at home, you get on the tube, you get to work, you do your job, you get back on the tube, you go home. Or,
Yeah.
if you're crazy and young and you can still do it, you go out and get drunk.
Yeah.
I am not able to do that and work for the next 4 days. So
Yeah.
that doesn't happen for me anymore. Um, But touring is a really, really different experience, isn't it? So have you got, like, what was some of the experiences that you had on tour that were like, you loved? And then what are some of the things about touring that you were like, that was crazy and I never want to experience that again?
Okay, so I'm trying to think like I think having done both, I'm a town girl. I like I like having my life. I like separate things. I think I've discovered that about myself. I struggle with the whole like you literally all you see is like this like the exact group of people, which is amazing. But then at one point it's just like I just want to sit on the sofa and watch TV on my day off and not feel bad that I've not gone to the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
Like and I know that sounds ridiculous. But I'm like, I just got to the point where I was like, oh, I just realized how much I love doing nothing. And I was like, I miss that so much because you can do that in town. Like if you don't have a show till if you don't have warm up till 6. But the things I loved on tour was like when we went to Shanghai, like, oh, what are you doing on your day off? I'm just gonna fly to the Great Wall of China for the night, do that all day, and then have a really nice meal, staying in at the hotel, fly back, and then just chill until the show that evening. I think about that and I'm like when we were in Australia, what did you do on your day off? Oh, I went and fed wild dolphins. Like what? Like when I think about that, I'm like, what would I do on my day off from town? Oh, I'd go to Gales. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's slightly different, and I love Gales. She's up there for me.
She's getting a brand
But
deal.
I would take.
I'm really sorry. I'm not paying £4.50 for a pasty. That's not like that is not my life. That is not. I mean, I'm sat here
No, it
in
is
a painting and
ridiculous.
decorating costume. Like,
Costume.
Costume.
It's not real. It's just
yeah, this isn't real. I'm currently auditioning for a painter and decorator. So I'm about to do a self-tape for it. It's been a long time in the works,
Yeah.
let me tell you. And I've had to really dig deep to find the impetus for this character, but I think I'm really there now. Anyway, I am not paying £4.50 for a goddamn sausage roll. No.
Do you know what? I actually think it must be £7. I don't even think it's £4.50. Yeah, and I get it every time, and I hate myself.
Right,
I just
okay,
think-
before girls come for us, let's play a little game. So
Okay.
basically, Davina's going to time 30 seconds, and you've got to name as many musical theatre song titles as you can. So you could go through the whole of Les
Start
Mis
with
now that
Chabert's funeral.
you... Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay.
So you can just do the whole of Les Mis if you want,
I
but
honestly might. But some of them are named so obscure, it's like Barricade 3. I was like, what?
Barricade 3,
The final battle. You're gonna be like, what song is that?
we'll take your word for it. I'll
Yeah.
be in charge of the score and
She's
Davina's in
just
charge of
gonna
the
make
time.
songs up now. You just
Yeah.
said you
I
just
won't.
named
Barricade,
three
barricade.
I don't know if I should try and do Les Mis or is that cheating?
No, I
Just
don't
do
think
whatever
it's
you
cheating.
want. You can
Just has to be
choose.
songs. That's all right. Ready?
Okay.
Teddy, go.
Okay, Valjean soliloquy. At the end of the day, the docs, my days. Tell me it's not true. I know it's today. My one perfect moment. Killer instinct. No good deed. The wizard and I. Defying gravity. What is this feeling? They all reached for the gun. All that jazz. Um, solidarity. Oh my God!
No.
It's so hard.
Was
Is
that, oh my
over?
God, you guys?
Honestly,
16!
That's very good.
16. That, I need to check the new leaderboard, but I think you're up there. You're very, very
Really?
good.
Yeah, that was
A lot of people
epic.
can't get 10.
No, it's very stressful.
You are a
Well,
wicked
yeah.
girl. You get about 5 wicked songs there.
I am. No, I am. Because I was just like, what do I know? Like, I don't even feel like I was saying that. When I said No Good Deed, I was like, is that a song? I was panicking. I was like, is that real? But where I randomly just said My Days. I don't know why. It was clearly and then I went on
I
a
love
Chicago route. I don't know. It happens.
Well done.
It happens.
16, we'll take it.
Oh, girl.
So we've had a little chat about Les Mis, which has been a massive, massive part of what you've been doing so far, hasn't it, since graduating? But I want to go right back to the beginning. I want to know what life was like for little Georgie. You know, growing up, what were the formative experiences for you?
in like when I was growing up, like my family is so theatre based. So like for me, it was never like my parents do Amdram plays and they absolutely love them. My sister does shows. Like my brother, because she's married to my brother-in-law, is big in shows. Like I literally was doing musicals from when I was like, I think the first one I did was like Meet Me in St. Louis. Like I played like the little Tootie. And my sister was the middle sister. And I think I was like, I must have been like 6, like that. Well, actually, when I was a baby, I wanted to be a pop star. Like that was the dream. Like there's like voice recordings of like my sister in the bath singing like Sound of Music, and I'm doing like, oh yeah, like giving Britney. Like I'm giving full on Britney Spears. Like I wanted the mic. I needed to be a pop star, but I was like, okay, I like this or whatever. Like I'll do it. And it was just so in my life that it didn't feel weird that I was doing it because everyone was doing it. Because I did stagecoach for 10 years. I did singing exams, singing lessons every single week. I did like my grade 8 classical, my grade 8 musical theatre. I did every single exam you could do. I tried to play every instrument and cannot play a single one. I just was like, just stick with it, stick with the voice. It's getting you there, you know? Did all the stuff we could do at school. Like my secondary school didn't do much of musicals, but I remember one time we did Grease and like I was year 8 and everyone else was year 13. So I was like, hey, hey you guys. Like, is this weird?
Wow.
But yeah, it was so fun. But like it just was never even a secondary option. But saying that, and it sounds weird, but like I then had like a crisis of faith and I was like, I'm gonna do English. It's too hard. I'm not gonna do it. It's a lot. And then I remember I got in to do English and I was like, what am I doing? This isn't me. Who are you? So I like took a year out and then eventually like, actually went to drama school. But yeah, it's just been so in my life like it's just like a part of who I am because it's like I said, my parents are involved in it, my sister's involved in it, my auntie is like it directs up in Newcastle for like the I don't know what theatre that is actually, the Newcastle Royal? I don't know. So
Right.
like maybe I don't know. I should know that. But yeah, it's just so in my family that like it just is second nature. Like I just loved it all my life. Did dance shows non-stop. Like I was one of those kids that had a club every day.
Mm.
Like I remember on a Tuesday I would have dance into singing into drama all at different places across my town. My mum would just be like, yeah, right, sandwich in the car, like go go go. And then I remember this one time I was like, maybe I could fit in gymnastics at like 9, and she was like, no, this is like okay. And like, I just was my parents never said no to like anything that was like creative or fun or active, which was great, but it just meant I was like when you meet kids and they don't do any after school clubs, I'm like, what do you do? What do you do? Like my boyfriend, when he was growing up, he didn't do a single hobby. And I'm like, what did you do though? Like,
Yeah.
how did your parents tire you out? What were you up
Oh my
to?
gosh,
But yeah,
that's
it's
so
just
funny.
it's just always been my life, I
I
guess.
love that. And do you have like is there anything from growing up that you still do now? Like, is there anything like warm up wise, or do you have like a backstage ritual before you go on stage? Is there anything that you need to prepare that you've used from your childhood?
There's like one thing I wouldn't say I'm so bad I like never warm up. So I'm just putting I'm like it'll get there. Like I just think I talk so much that like it's warming. I just think there's one thing I do which is really weird. You know people like those like vocal steamers, you know, like the Dr. Nelsons. When I was a kid, the second I felt like I was getting sick, I would like pour a boiling bowl of water, put like loads of Vicks vapor breath in it, and just like over the bowl with
Tea
a
towel
tea
over the
towel. And it's the only
head.
thing that I like still consistently, I think, I'm like, that works.
Yeah.
Like
We
that'll
go
get
better
you
here
out of a
first,
tough
everyone.
spot. Like it's the only thing I'm like, that is what it is. Like I'm never one to have rituals. Though I did have a ritual in Les Mis where if I didn't do a lip trill and then sing my first line before I went on stage, I would have freaked out. I would be doing it in the wing. I needed to do it. And it was like my ribs are full, so it's really high, straight off the bat, first line, no music. And I was like, if I don't do that, I'll die. Like I have to do that. So that's probably like a show thing. But then that wasn't in the concert version. I was like, oh, I don't have shirt anymore. This is
Oh.
amazing.
Oh,
Like this is
really?
amazing. Yeah, so much of like the arena one is like condensed, which is crazy because it's still the same length. I don't know the science behind that. But yeah, so like there were different things in that version. version than this one, so they like condensed certain bits.
Oh,
Yeah.
Georgie, you've been absolutely fantastic. What I'm going to do is we've got one last little game. So I'm going to sing a line of a
Yeah.
song, and you've just got to sing the next line. Okay? And I've just
Okay.
thought of something now.
What if it's even if it's
It's
correct
got to
or
be
not?
correct. You'll know it. I always try and do
Okay.
something that people have mentioned throughout the interview. And it'll be really, honestly, I won't actually name names, but I've done one before for someone who was performing that song that night on a West End stage and they didn't get it right. But
I think I know. I think I'll get it. I think I'll get it.
okay, this is quite a funny one just because of what you said. Ready? Oops, I did it again.
I play with your heart. Yeah, get it.
I was like, which key am I starting in? I was like, I'll go high for you.
I was like, it's quite high.
So, oops, I did it again. Then you can do it. I just wanted to hear you go, oh, baby, baby.
Like she's the idol, you know? She always is.
Real Britters. You have been absolutely gorgeous fun. Georgie, where can people find you on the old socials?
Yes, my socials for everything really is just Georgie Lovatt on Instagram, TikTok. That's all I really use.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Have a gorgeous
much.
time. Bye, my love.
Enjoy the sunshine. Bye.